set a Lady Ball record tonight with 10 3-pointers and tied her career high. Coach, begin with an opening statement, and we'll take questions for the players first, please.
I was really excited for Nya, and it was really even better probably to see how her teammates celebrated her. Were hunting to get her the ball at the end. Celebrated her with a water shower in the locker room, and that was just good sportsmanship by her team, I think.
Questions for the players, please. We'll start with Maria first.
Nya, when it's going in like that, I mean, what does that feel like as a shooter, as a player, when you are literally just draining threes?
Nah, it feels great. I think it was maybe like the 7th or 8th shot. I shot the ball, and I swear I was feeling chills down my body. I was like, oh, okay, let me lock in. I was scared.
Other questions, please?
Zee, you took one heck of a charge. Which one of your teammates was performing CPR? Okay, on you.
It was nice.
I mean, is that just kind of Nya's personality? And then talk a little bit about her performance tonight.
Yeah, it is. I think we joke around a lot, so I just feel like I don't take charges like that. So me taking that charge was like, whew, I flew though. So, but her just playing tonight was like crazy. Like I still can't believe it. Like I'm almost cussed, my bad. But how do you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like being around that and just motivating her, just giving her the confidence to continue to shoot the ball. Like that's all she needs, and we always gonna be there for her to do that.
Nya, when did you realize you were nearing the record, and then what were the emotions like when you had broken it?
I think it was timeout. They was like, oh, you got the record or something. I was like, oh, I didn't know what to say. I was still in shock that I was making them shots like that, honestly. But it feels good. Like I still can't believe it. That's why I'm over it, speechless. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know for real. I could cry right now.
Coach, for last season to have one of your players break the single game record with 9 and then this year do it with 10, what does that just speak to, what these girls are putting in practice and just showing that this program's continue to elevate on, perennial basis?
No, it's exciting. Those are high numbers. Those are really high numbers, and again, kind of like she said, numbers it's hard to wrap your head around. So I think it's great. That's definitely what we want to do, but more so from a team standpoint, we needed to see the ball go in tonight. It doesn't matter who it is, doesn't matter where it's coming from, and it felt good to see it go in.
Any other players with questions? Questions for the players? Elijah, and then Maria.
Yeah, I had one question for defense. Come on, talk to me about it. Turnovers. You guys had a lot of turnovers. You got a lot of points off of those turnovers. How fun was it to get things going, especially in transition for you guys tonight?
Yeah, we work a lot in practice on just transition. So like with us moving as fast as we do, turnovers are going to come, but we are cleaning it up as well. But just going out there and being able to score in transition and do everything else that we need to do is very fun. And it's like we always going to do that every time we get on the court.
Maria and Riley.
For both Zee and Nya, the schedule's getting ready to take a steep turn upwards with this West Coast trip of playing at UCLA and then at Stanford. How is the home games and the away games so far prepared you for that? And what have y'all got to do to really get ready for that kind of matchup?
I feel like we just got to stay connected, honestly. Just knowing that, like I said out there, we all we got is we all we need. Having each other back no matter if the ball's going in a hole or not, just being able to, what we do now, to bring it more into our next games, but one step at a time.
Riley.
I have a question for both of you guys. Nya, did you feel maybe that confidence in warm-up just kind of coming into today? Because you were hot even in the first quarter. I know you drained 2 threes as well. And then, Zee, for you, what were y'all saying to Connor over there in the fourth quarter? I know everybody was on their feet trying to get him to wake up or something.
Yeah, because I'm just like stuck on the fact of how can a baby sit through a whole game and be asleep. So I was like, Connor, like, wake up. Like, I was trying to I was just joking with him, trying to wake him up, you know what I'm saying, messing with him and stuff like that. Like, he's just so adorable. So I just didn't realize how he was sleeping like that. Yeah.
Can you repeat your question? Sorry.
You feel like that confidence, just kind of warm up before the game just started today?
Honestly, no. I was not making my shots in warm-ups. I I don't know what happened in the fourth quarter, but like something just clicked, and I was like, okay, go get a bucket, go shoot. But it went in the hole, so that's all that matters.
Go next to Jack.
For either player, just Talasia had 9 assists and 7 steals tonight. Just how's she able to impact the game even when maybe the shot's not falling for her?
Oh, she was telling me to shoot it. She wanted her assist, so I was like, okay, I got you. So yeah.
Anything else for the players? One more from Sam in the back.
Nya, you told me in the preseason, that whatever happened at your last school, that's in the past. We're not worried about those numbers. We're not worried about that production. You wanted to make your mark there. After today, do you feel like you've made your mark as a Lady Vol?
No, I still got more to prove.
Good answer.
All right, thank you.
I waited by myself.
You want us to do it with you? No, that's crazy.
Love you.
Love you, bye.
Questions for Coach, please, and go from the end.
One, don't they know you never wake up sleeping babies? That's just
They don't know.
Rule of life. You called a quick timeout in the first quarter. It didn't seem like you particularly liked what you were seeing, but it seemed to get a lot better. What was the reason for that timeout?
I mean, we just weren't playing hard. We weren't doing what we needed to do. We thought we were going to show up and just that was going to be enough, and that's never enough, especially the way that we play. We weren't doing anything offensively that we practiced. We certainly weren't playing any defense. We weren't rebounding. I don't even think we had a single offensive rebound attempt at that point in time, and then it did get better.
Coach, you guys really pulled away in the second quarter. What did you like most about that second quarter?
I thought we rebounded on offense, and when we rebounded on offense, we started to see the ball go in the hole, just effort-based, and then we could press, and once we got into our press, then we could steal it, and then we could see the ball go in the hole that way. And so it was all connected, but it just came from offensive rebounds, I think.
Go next to Caleb.
Just kind of building on Nya's record-breaking day. You said in the preseason she was kind of getting overlooked with the transfer class you brought in. Is this what you expected when you got her out of the transfer
I
portal?
didn't expect quite this.
And how nice was it to see her break out like this?
Yeah, it was great. I think we have been on her. I probably coached her just as hard as anyone about her shot selection, and her shot selection the last 2 games has been really good. I don't think she took any shots off the bounce tonight, maybe one little bounce. I could be wrong about that. I'll have to go back and look. She had a layup, and then everything else was she was moving. She was creating her own shot by moving on the 3-point line, which is what we want out of her, and her teammates did a really good job finding her.
Go next to Tyler and then Jack.
Defensively, you allowed 15 points in the first quarter and 20 the rest of the way. Is there anything you said after the first quarter that kind of got your team back into shape?
I mean, it was just lackadaisical. We just thought that they were going to miss shots, and then we're playing college basketball, and we needed to sit out there and put pressure on the ball, fly around. I still think we could have done better throughout the entire game. When you look at the stat line, it doesn't quite look, our defense doesn't look as bad as it felt to me.
Just 23 steals is the most since your very first game here. Just do you think that press is starting to work at this point, and just what's the next step when you get into playing a top 5 opponent on next week?
Yeah, I think it's looking better. There are still some lapses. There are still some times where we don't necessarily try the way we should. But for the most part, I think they're seeing it.
Any other questions for Coach? Caleb and then Maria.
You mentioned it in your opening statement as well, but just with the team celebrating with Nya the way they did, what do you think it says about this group and how they're becoming closer?
I think it was a big step. I think it says a lot about Nya, who she is as a teammate, but everyone was on their feet, jumping up and down and cheering for her, and you could have had people that weren't doing that, but they were.
These last 2 games, Nya Barker, like something just has clicked with her. Why is she doing so well right now?
She's putting really good practices together. I think she's being a little more patient, and I think she's starting to see it. Again, it takes time. I think she'll get better. I think her numbers will be more efficient going forward. I don't know how many of her points per game will go up as we get into higher competition, but I think her efficiency will. And again, it takes time. She was out for some of the summer, and so just kind of her getting back into that is important.
Are things going well enough to talk about basketball at Thanksgiving yet, or is there still more to do?
Yeah, I'm spending Thanksgiving with the team, so I'm sure it's going to come up.
Today was the program's 1500th win. Just wanted to see what your comments were about being the head coach for that 1500th win.
When I was walking into the locker room here, Janiyah said, "Coach, you're etched in history. You're etched in Tennessee history." I said, "So are you." And we both just had a moment where we said, "It's a really big deal," and it is a really big deal. Did we do the majority of the work? Absolutely not. Is it cool to be a part of such a massive number that's really hard to get your head around? It's a blessing.
We'll take two more to wrap up.
What did you think about what Zee gave you tonight? I think she was plus 43, which led the team. What do you feel about what she did today?
Yeah, Zee I think she played better tonight. I think a lot of the times with Zee, what she doesn't necessarily show up on a stat sheet, and that could sometimes be difficult for a player, but she is probably our best. She is our best rim protector, our best defender in the back. She talks, she's vocal, so anytime we can get anything out of her more than that, it's great. I think she deserves that, and she's another one that's just going to continue to get better.
This team seems quite loose, pretty comical at times. Who started the say it back? Was that Janiyah with them all telling you they love you before they leave the
I think it was
postgame?
Janiyah, and I think, yes, and I think that she was so nervous because when they walked out, she's like, "Why did I say that?" So, freshmen, you enjoy them while they're freshmen.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.